From Bergenfield, New Jersey, the junk food capital of the world, it's the Biff Morgan Show! Starring Biff Morgan! With the Biff Morgan Dancers! With Biff's special guests, Lance McGuire! Sal Manders! With an appearance by Play Potts. Mark Downs with the news, and I'm Bob Frapples. Now, here he is, the wild man, the Biff man, Biff Morgan!
Hi there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, here we are again with our third show, but let me introduce your friend and my partner, Bob Frapples! Hey! Great to see you. I'm glad you're here and we're all back and everything's fine.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
I'm excited about this show.
Yeah.
This is going to be our best show. I think,
You ready
so
to
far.
start? Okay, ready to start?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of things going to happen today, but I'll say this.
Go ahead.
This.
Okay, now what are you going to say?
Well, I just thought I'd welcome you, and I see you're nice and tanned. You seem like you had a good little hiatus there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Now, something did come to my attention. I understand that we were discussing that because Bob is playing a bigger part in our shows now, particularly this one, he was sort of wanting a little bit of change in the title, right? Well, we had a meeting, and we kind of think maybe instead of the Biff Morgan Show, the Biff and Bob Show. Maybe. So that's what we're considering doing, and we know Bob will appreciate that. But we're going to get started right off the bat here, but first a word from our sponsor.
How about Bob and Biff?
Durkee peppercorns, please buy Durkee peppercorns. Please, 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 please buy Durkee peppercorns. They're not too expensive, you can buy them at the store. Even though we're not exactly sure what peppercorns are for. Buy them for your mother or buy them for your dad. Cause if we go out of business, we'll all be very sad. Durkee peppercorns, please buy Durkee peppercorns. Please, oh God, please buy Durkee peppercorns.
From the Durkee family of finer peppercorns and whole black peppers.
Welcome back, and the Biff Morgan Show continues. Our next guest is a man who is responsible for some of the finest comedy on TV ever. He's done some of the greatest shows, and he's got a new show out this season, which everyone's talking about. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sal Manders.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you finally. Been a fan of yours for 10 years now, at least.
Thanks a lot. It's great to be here.
Yeah, it's amazing how you come up with these shows, all one after the other, just the cleverest shows on TV.
It's interesting to say that you're a fan of mine, because I'm a fan of yours.
Oh, that's good
Big
to hear.
fan, yeah.
That's real good to hear. Maybe that's why.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, this new show, this is probably the best you've ever done. I mean, from what I've been reading about it, it's just really well-written show.
It's a killer. It's a killer. We've done a lot of other shows, and quite very successful ones on different networks, including some run on yours. But this is something new.
Well,
Something different.
Well, with the Sal Manders stamp of quality on it, I'm sure it's got to be good, right?
Yeah, well, we got the top writers, you know. We got the top writers in the industry. So we got jokes that, it's just a good show.
You brought a clip with you, right?
Yeah, we got a clip. Do you want me to set it up?
You want to set this up for a show? What exactly
All right, well,
happens?
this is, the show is called, did you mention the name of the show?
No, I didn't. It's Different Guys. I should have mentioned the name of the show. And it's just one of the funny, I'm sure everybody's seen it a few times, but I hear you've got a clip from the next week's show?
Yeah, this is from the show you're going to see.
Okay, why don't you set this up?
All right, it's called Different Guys. It's about these two guys. One's like a hippie type, the other guy straight, and they're living together. And you can see the kind of things you're going to come up against. So I won't bother setting it up. This is just this will kill. This is just self-explanatory.
Okay, you want to roll it?
You got in pretty early last night. What happened? You get a normal job?
How would you know what a normal job is? You just sit around all day and don't do anything.
Yeah, well, it's more than you do, you jerk.
Oh, yeah?
You ever try hitting yourself on the head with a hammer? Try it sometime. It hurts.
Well, why don't you take your guitar and shove it up your ass?
Yeah, you'd like that, you douchebag.
Why don't you shut up?
I'll shut up when you shut up. Done it again. Oh, brother. Well, Sal?
You're going to be watching that one.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a big hit.
It's not professional to laugh at your own stuff, but, you know.
He'll shut up when the other guy shuts up. Okay.
Top writers. Anyway,
Okay, Sal Manders, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for coming.
thank you. It's been great to be here. Got to
Our
catch a
pleasure.
plane. I do have to get going.
Sal Manders, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye now. Okay, we'd like to go to Mark Downs with the news right now.
Here now the news. Pericalene, the breakthrough anti-cancer drug which scientists have claimed to be the ultimate and complete cure for cancer, has just been denounced by the Food and Drug Administration, which claims the drug has caused cancer in laboratory animals. An anti-cancer drug is now being developed to reverse the cancer-causing effects of the anti-cancer drug. Well, one of New York's most powerful mafia families is reportedly meeting with the previously little-known Hollywood Mafia to discuss the acquisition of new business and territories. Don Andolini from New York will be conferring in Hollywood with Don Adams, Don King, and Don Knutts, representing the three Hollywood families. This just in. Well, on the showbiz front, it's hard times for rock star Lance Maboyle, as his once endless string of hit singles has dwindled considerably in the last 2 years. Maboyle, who has just released a new album, says that television is the ticket for him and that any TV exposure at all would be sure to revive his waning career. Once people see me perform live on television, Maboyle said, I feel certain that they'll be out there in droves buying my new album. Good luck to you, Lance. Well, recent studies have shown that extensive listening to the music of the 70s can cause cancer. It was widely known that this music, typified by the music of the Eagles, Chicago, and Bread, was known to cause extreme depression in laboratory rats, but this is the first time it's been absolutely linked with cancer. We'll have more on that as it develops. On a sadder note, Charles Wisniewski, the driver of that tractor trailer that overturned on the LIE last week, has been in a deep coma, and despite doctors' attempts to revive him, has now been officially declared brain dead. There is a happy ending to this story, though, as Mr. Wisniewski has been offered a front office job in charge of player personnel with the New York Yankee organization. Well, this is Mark Downs with all the news that's fit to be news, my news and your news. Back to you, Biff and Bob. Thank you, Mark. That was Mark Downs with the news. We'll be right back with the Biff Morgan Show's next segment, but first this. Next segment of the Biff Morgan Show. Now we're going to do something special. As we mentioned, Bob Frapples is taking a bigger part in our shows, and he's doing something on his own, right?
Well, yeah. This is a little report from the road that we're going to be doing it as my reports from the road as a regular feature if they work. This is the first one, and it was pretty exciting. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Okay, so let's see Bob Frapples' special feature.
Thanks, Biff. Okay, this is Bob Frapples, and this week's Cemetery Report, we're going to be focusing in on some of the great names in the American food industry who've been laid to rest here at Hackensack Cemetery. So come on, let's go. This part of our report, we're focusing in on some of the people who've influenced the food industry and made it what it is today. These are household names and people who've been buried in this one section of the cemetery. This one here we have... You'll see, these people revolutionized the maple syrup industry, made it everything we know it is today. Well, I don't have to tell you what this beloved family invented. They've become pretty much a household word in the United States. Let them rest in peace. And after you've had some pizza, we all know what you like to wash it down with. Yes, these are the people that invented that famous drink.
A lot of people don't realize that one of our most famous candies in this country was invented by two people. And they're both buried right here in this cemetery. God bless you, Mr. Good, and his partner. And this great man left a legacy to the cracker industry that could never be duplicated. And if this man had only learned to spell his product name correctly, he would have made a fortune. Continuing on our tour, there's so many famous food magnates buried here. Here's a couple right here. This man invented a candy bar that stands today as the standard for candy bars. Very underappreciated man. And right next to him, this man practically single-handedly invented the TV dinner industry. A lot of housewives can thank this great, great man. And where would the soup industry be without these wonderful people? Okay, now around this area, we were told one of the giants of the baby food industry is buried. We're trying to locate it now. I know it's somewhere in this area. Do we have the right area, Bill? I don't know. I was told it was somewhere in this area. Right here we have another failed product, an almost success story. You've heard of Pepsi-Cola? You've heard of Coca-Cola? Well, this man almost hit it big in the business. This is Bob Frapples from Hackensack Cemetery. Back to you, Biff.
What are you looking at?
Hey, man, you want a hit?